Today we are starting integer operations. Please copy down the standard benchmark indicator on a clean page in your math notebook. The student will add integers. Adding integers. The opposite of an integer is the integer on the opposite side of 0 but the same distance away from 0. For example, 2 and -2 are opposites because each is the same distance from 0. The sum of an integer and its opposite is always 0. That's the additive inverse property that we're familiar with. You can use different colored counters or a number line to help you when working with adding integers. Example 1. State the opposite of 28. The opposite of 28 is the same distance from 0 as 28. Opposite numbers have different signs. So the opposite of 28 is -28. Try it. State each number's opposite. A, we have -11, so the opposite is the same distance away from 0, but on the positive side, so it's 11. And we're just going to write the number 11 because we don't write a plus sign in front of positive numbers. For B, we have 32, so that's positive, so its opposite will be negative, the same distance away from 0 on the other side is 0, so it's -32. Then for C, we have 7, so we're on the positive side, so we're going to do its opposite is -7. Finally, for D, we have -9, so its opposite is 9. Example 2. Add 6 plus -3. Count or draw out 6 same color counters to represent +6. So that's our white counters here. Count or draw out 3 counters of a different color to represent -3. So those are our black counters. Make as many opposite pairs as possible. Match one of each color counter or cross out one of each color counter in your diagram. You can make 3 pairs. So what they've done in the bottom box here is paired out one white with one black. So that's a +1 plus a -1 there, which becomes 0. So those 3 cancel each other out. Then we look at the remaining counters. There's 3 left, and they're white, which is our positive counters. So our answer is +3. So 6 plus -3 is the same thing as saying 6 minus 3 in this case, and we get +3 as our answer. Try it. Add or use counters or draw diagrams to help. So for E, we have -5 plus -4. So we're starting negative, and we're going more negative. Right? So we're going to draw a number line down here at the bottom to help ourselves out. So we start out -5, and we're going to add -4. So we're going 4 more places to the left. So our answer in this case is -9. So you can use a number line like that, or you can draw the circles like we saw above. For F, we have 5 plus 3, and we know that's just 8 because both numbers are positive. We can just add. For G, we're going to use the counter method again. So we're going to practice using both methods. So we're going to draw out 7 positives and then 2 negatives and make them in pairs. So the open circles are my +7, and then I have my -2 in the closed circles, and you can see I've made them pairs. So we're going to cross out the pairs. And then I have 5 left. So -2 plus 7 is the same as 7 minus 2. And here we have 8 plus -9. So we're going to use the circle method again. So we're going to draw out 8 positives and 9 negatives. So So you can see we made as many pairs as we could, and we have one closed-in circle left, so our answer is -1. All right, make sure you have the work for the first 4 copied down because I'm going to erase it to give us space to do the next 4. All right, now for I, we're going to try the number line method again. So we're going to draw it out. We're going to start at -7. And now, because we're adding +2, we're going to get 2 places to the right because positive moves to the right. And we end up at -5. So that's our answer. -7 plus 2 is -5. For J, we have -3 plus -7. Now, if we're using the dots, we draw out 3 black dots and 7 more black dots because both numbers are negative. So in this case, we can ignore the sign for a moment. So 3 plus 7 is 10. -3 plus -7 is -10. For K, we're going to use the circle method again. So we're going to draw out 6 positive circles and 8 negative circles. And now we're going to cross out all of our matched pairs. And then we're left with 2 closed circles, which are our negatives, so our answer is -2. For L, we have 4 plus -1, which really becomes 4 minus 1, which gets us 3. Make sure you have all the work copied down and glue this page in your math notebook.